lesson, we're going to use a place value mat to show base 10 blocks, but we're also going to use the same place value mat as a recording chart. Let me show you how this will work. Let's start by representing the problem on our place value mat. Let me start by representing 456. I will use squares to represent the hundreds, lines to represent the tens, and dots to represent the ones. You'll notice I grouped them in fives as I was recording them. Then I'm going to come to my recording chart and write those same representations down using digits. So I have 4 hundreds, 5 tens, and I have 6 ones. Let's do the same thing with the other add-end. I have 100, 60, and 7. And I'll represent that by a 1, a 6, and a 7. Now I'm going to start with my ones place, and I'm going to think about how I can regroup. I know to regroup, I need to put my ones into groups of 10. Well, I have 6 ones here. Since I wrote them out in groups of 5, it's easy to come along and say that I have 5 and 5. Once again, I need to put them in groups of 10 so that I can regroup them over to my 10 section. So I'm going to take my 110 and add it over here to represent that now in the tens, and I'll know I've used that and I've used that. I'm going to do the same thing using my tens rods. So here's 5 and 5, and I'm going to take those and regroup them and put them over here as 100. 10 tens is 100. 10 ones is a 10, using the rule we learned in our lesson from yesterday. Now let's show what we did on our recording chart. We looked at our ones column and we took 10 ones, put them together to regroup over to the tens column. We're going to represent that by writing a 1 over here in our tens column. Now let's come back and look. How many ones did we have left? They're kind of small and hard to see, but using your base 10 blocks, you should be able to count them easily. We had 3 left over. We're going to write 3 in our ones column because that's how many ones we have left. Let's look over here at our tens column. We took 1 package of 10 and moved it over to the hundreds. So we're going to represent that by writing it right there. So how many tens does that leave us with? 1, 2, 3. So we'll represent the 3 tens we have left by putting it in the tens column. Now we just need to come over to our hundreds section and count how many hundreds do we have left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hundreds. Again, we'll come to our recording chart and write that down. 6 hundreds, 3 tens, and 3 ones equals 633. So this combined using the place value mat and a recording chart to find the answer to the addition problem.